I deal with AI on various levels with in regards to students applying to universities overseas. We used to deal a lot with students sending us very odd questions on how do they apply, what do universities have to offer, whereas now we're getting very curated inquiries. You can see that students have used ChatGPT in certain ways to ask their questions, which is quite interesting. And I think Manoj touched on it. The way that you use AI will determine its output. And unfortunately, if it's not being taught correctly at school, you don't know whether the information that you're being given is correct or not. So we get some students who are asking us for programs that no longer exist, but the information is still online. Or universities have closed those programs to international students, whereas it's still available to domestics. So one of the things that we're finding is we're having to not do more work, but filter out not correct information quite often. That being said, we're also finding that students are using it to try and circumnavigate immigration policies when it comes to GS statements and things like that, having AI write their personal statements so that they can pass their immigration questions, where that also is a tightrope, and we're finding that we're having to train students a bit better and help them not use AI in that aspect. Use the information that they're given, but try and still be personable. So it's maybe creating lazier students in some aspect. Is there a place for it? 100%, and I don't think it's going away. We're also finding it on a university aspect. They're using it to score their applications. So we're finding turnaround time is picked up, but there's also a higher error rate because AI only sees what it's trained on. It doesn't see the student as a human being. So we're finding that there's more cases of where we're going back to universities where students have been refused applications based on what the AI has seen rather than the whole applicant. So I think AI is here to stay. You can see universities and students on multiple levels are embracing it. I just think that we need to incorporate more in the embracing of AI, training on how to use AI, how to vet the information that you've been given, is it correct? Maybe train on better prompting on how to get the right answers out of AI. What I'm finding right now, although AI is great and there's all these massive new uses and tools and aspects, I think right now the repetitive tasks, workflow, automation, those types of things, AI is great for. And I think that's where most companies can benefit from it. Until people have a better understanding of how to use AI, the correct promptings, checking the right information. So I think that's where we need to focus on is how do we use AI correctly? It's not going away. And that would be where I would be interested to hear from other people how they're using AI, how their kids using AI, where do they feel they need to learn. Because we have a lot more universities that are looking to expand in that aspect in terms of training on AI.